Well, Darren, I mean, 3 points on the road, big long trip. You must be pleased.
I do like winning. It sits quite favourably with me. I think we started very poorly. I was quite agitated to start the game, and then there was a break in play, I think, for treatment of their player that had a cut, and we were able to get the information on a little bit earlier than half time, and actually they implemented that very well afterwards, and when we get in the lead, we can be quite a powerful team once we get that goal. And I thought for the rest of that half after that we were excellent, really excellent. And again, the only criticism maybe would be that it was only 2, because it certainly could have been 4 or 5.
Yes, and well, we'll come on to the second half in a moment. But can you give us an idea, what was it that changed? Was it quite a small thing that you changed?
Probably them seeing my teeth. I was quite angry with the start. I'm always conscious of when we do away trips, especially long ones. I think I said it in my pre-match presser. If you win games, it takes a minute to get home. Yeah. If you lose games, it can take 4 days. It feels like 4 days, you know. So I'm always conscious of making sure that we don't travel in vain. When we come up here, we give ourselves a really good chance. Our preparation was very, very good. The way the club now looks after the players on away trips is as professional as can be for where we are. It was just an observation from myself, not in a particularly calm manner, but we've got to be better in the final thirds of the pitch, both our defending one and our offensive one. And straight away, really, we went and scored the goal, and it was the first time I'd seen us play, show real intent. Daly was excellent in that moment, and then we kicked on again, and I think when we get flow and rhythm to us, we're a good side.
And then in the second half, they're obviously going to come out and give it a go. So you're sort of half expecting 10 minutes of that, but we got the goal really quickly, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, we're starting to believe in maybe what we're capable of doing, and having that real aggressive outlook on taking games, regardless of where we are, you know. And I thought we started very well. Again, excellent in terms of our performance in the box, and to get that third goal is always key, always key. But even then, when they got their goal, I thought we were excellent after that in our management of our shape, management of our decision making. The players' interaction with each other is always really important when you look at decision making, because you know there's a lot of lines of communication there that you've got to feed through in the heat at the moment. And I thought we were really, really good. The second half again maybe should have been more goals. But as a coach, manager, if you say you're going to score 3 goals every game, I'll certainly take that. So we'll make the observation that we've created good opportunities that weren't executed, but we executed enough to win the game, which is the most important thing.
And as you say, around the time they got their goal, their heads were up, and it's as a fan, it felt a little bit shaky for a while, and then it really looked like the team fought their way back into taking control of the game again.
Absolutely, but we're always going to have spells, especially when you're 3-0 up. The opponent can get brave. I thought we did it when we played Wrexham 3-1 down. We got a little bit braver because the game's away from us, so the risk and reward, the tilt of that sort of swings more in risk, you know. So I think when you're playing up in the manager of teams that have been 3-0 down before, and players can get a little bit braver then, and they become a bit more freer and a bit more expressive. So, but we're very good at defending the box. We're very, very good. We're organised. The goal is a goal from unorganisation, but I also thought it was a very good pass and a very good run. So you know, you have to tilt your cap where it's due. But I was really pleased with our shape to come here and give 1 chance away, 2 maybe. A couple of things bounced into Rossi's arms, but I think maybe they hit the post. 2 or 3 chances to give away at Gateshead. You know, good side and very, very well coached Mariad.
And a word about the fans. I must admit, I sat up there, looked over, and I thought with those few people, then it filled out. And to come to Gateshead and bring the numbers they did was tremendous, wasn't it?
Nah, it's brilliant, and you know, I spoke quite a lot about trying to build a connection between the supporters and the players, and then recognising that we're all exactly the same. We all want to try and do our best for Woking Football Club, and their support is magnificent, which is why we try and recognise that support. Whenever you go back to York, I set my stall out very strongly there after the game with our appreciation for them when we were awful, and you know, we set our stall out strongly today when we played well and had a good result. So we're very, very grateful to them, and we're going to need them so much. I mean, Tuesday now, with energy levels reduced, and obviously the manager has the ability to change players and increase energy levels, but we're going to need them Tuesday. And whereas at times the team has to ignite the supporters, we're probably going to need them to ignite us. But if we work with that basis that we're going to work together and we're going to utilise each other when we need each other, then we're going to have a really solid, harmonic football club where the supporters and the players are in line with each other's beliefs. I even thought at the end there, little things like was comfortable. We were going to win the game, but we had 3 coming out to block the shot. Things like that's respect. To me, that's just respect for people that travel. It's respect for the way we work, and it's respect for the people that we've brought to the football club. And those moments are more important to me than anything, because the supporters appreciate that. They really appreciate that sort of determination and desire. So when we get a chance to appreciate them in the same way, we obviously, you know, we take that opportunity.
And finally, a half-time substitution and a couple of other substitutions. Any concerns there, or was it more managing resources? No.
We've got a concern with Cox. Again, he's playing pretty regularly for the first time in a few years, so they're going to have these. But it was precautionary. But when you have Reece Brown available to you from half-time, and it probably fit in nicely with Brownie and where he is in terms of going back to full-time training again, doing a lot more Monday to Friday, and then, you know, managing his minutes as he come on. I thought he was excellent when he come on. Had a very good chance that he should have scored, that he knows. But Cox was that into as a precaution as well because of his knee. We've got Jim Kellerman. So the great thing about our squad is all these players are first team ready. There's no projects, there's none that we're kind of building up, and Jake Vokins is an outstanding player. He's ready to go. He's not learning on the job. He's ready to go. So, you know, we've recruited very well this year, as we all think, and it just makes it a lot easier to be able to utilise our resources appropriately.
And so Tuesday, hopefully Woking will be rocking, looking for a little bit of West Surrey bragging rights with Dorking, who are doing very well this season.
Excellent.
So it's going to be a good game.
Excellent.
And so we'll see you there. How long does the journey take when you've won?
A second.
Have a good quick journey home. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you.